Um, we're live. We're a minute early.
Yes.
Yep, we're live. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new stream, and that is right. We are live on this beautiful September 25th, 2025. I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm having a great day myself, and we are joined by Mr. Real Texan Politics and Mr. Luke.
Hello. Yeah, luckily for me, this actually works pretty good because today, in like 10 minutes, I have to drive to Madison to pick something up. So this is like right around the time. So it's like perfect. Like it's about an hour drive over there. So there we go. So I have to go to the woke city. So I'll be talking with you guys on my way.
We have a lot to talk about today, everybody. We got to talk about the tragedy that happened in Dallas yesterday, the possible connections it has to Taylor Robinson. A lot's going on. We got to talk about the impossible indictments coming up for James Comey and a few other people, which I got some bad news about that one.
Yeah, that possible indictment. Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot happening, everybody. So before we get into today's stream, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, join the channel, just $1 a month. And if you have any questions, concerns, or want to support the channel even further, the best way is sending super chats via the chat. Again, I'll read through as much chat as possible, but usually super chats are the best way to get your questions answered. And we got a couple super chats already. Man Milk for 2, I'm done with this. Trump has controlled opposition. We'll get to that in a little bit. I know there's a lot of criticism of Trump, so yeah. Man Milk for 2.
Let's not go full TDS, please, on this
Man Milk for 2, we need a party that will stop the anti-white Democrats. Yeah, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. That is the Trump admin. Oh boy. Where do we even start with this administration? Listen, I want to be clear about one thing. All right, like I said yesterday, I am not bashing Trump and saying, oh, he's done nothing good. He's done a lot of good things. He secured the southern border. We are getting real deportations. A bunch of trade deals are happening. So there are things he's done that's good. Like 80% of the stuff he's done are good. But the 20% he's done that's not the best, especially as an admin, it's bad. Like, question, how many weeks has it been since Kirk got shot? How many days? Like 15?
It's already been 2 weeks.
How many people have been arrested? How many people?
I think there was one that got arrested. I think one got arrested for making threats towards the UTSA vigil.
Yeah.
I think some Antifa people have gotten arrested in Portland, and that's basically it.
There's been nothing done to these people, and that's my issue. It's been over 15 days, and there has been nothing accomplished by the FBI or the DOJ. In fact, we just got a copycat situation in Dallas. For those that don't know, if you live under a rock, there was a shooting in Dallas for an ICE facility that sadly did take the life of an immigrant and 2 are in critical condition. Somehow, no ICE agents were hurt. I'm surprised by that.
Oh yeah, he was targeting ICE agents in a van, and then he only ended up shooting immigrants.
And I think he realized that he shot himself. So
yeah, I don't think he ever actually realized it. I mean, they usually like to off themselves so they don't get caught or whatever.
I don't know, but for those that don't know, we did get information from FBI Director Kash Patel, and this is the information we got, all right? For starters, there was an engraving on the bullet yesterday that they literally just wrote, like, anti-ICE, which is kind of on the nose. But
so all the Democrats are saying that the FBI wrote it to themselves.
Yeah. But
and it was a MAGA Republican. And it was to cover up... They said that it was to cover up the fact that he was a MAGA Republican targeting immigrants.
I'm going to argue with this, like, guys, what is the Democrat, like, favorite phrase now in the last week and a half?
MAGA Republican?
No, anti-fascist. They keep trying to, like...
Well, I would say MAGA Republican because that's what they blame it on.
Yeah, I guess. But, like, what I'm saying is, like, their favorite term is, like, anti-fascist. What if this person just replaced fascist with ICE? That's a more logical conclusion. And now we can confirm that, yeah, this guy was not good.
Yeah, he was watching the Charlie Kirk assassination video.
Yeah, like over and over again.
Yeah.
It said right here, the perp downloaded a document called titled Dallas County Office of Homeland Security Emergency Management, containing a list of DHS facilities. He conducted multiple searches of ballistics in the Charlie Kirk shoot video between 9/23 and 9/24, between August 19th, August 24th. He searched apps that track the presence of ICE agents, and that's a huge problem. Why are those apps allowed? Why? How is that legal in the first place to track people like that? How?
First Amendment.
That's not the first. That's terrorism right there. One of their handwritten notes were covered red. Hopefully this will give ICE agents real terror to think, is there a sniper with AP rounds on that roof? Further accumulated evidence to this point indicates a high degree of attack planning. So this was a leftist. Let's cut the shit. This was a leftist that did this. Now, I know you had Crash Science saying, ooh, he was actually a right-wing Republican. Yeah.
Immigrant, Republican.
Yeah, these fucking people are stupid. And at this point, your theory about the John Brown Club in Texas might be right. I think that's what happened.
I think there are ties. I don't think we're going to know for a while, but I'm fairly certain there are ties considering. I remember Alvarado it's more of an exurb, but it's in Johnson County, which is south of Fort Worth.
Yeah.
But still pretty close to Dallas. It's like maybe 40 or so minutes away, miles, something.
Yeah, that's not that far away. I mean, if there's a whole network, that's nothing. And
yeah, it's probably a whole network that operates in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
And more than likely, there's a separate network in Utah, and they probably work together. I mean, remember, all these groups in Utah, they magically vanished. The day of the Kirk shooting, they all disappeared. Gee, I wonder what happened.
You know, they have a common man at the top.
Yeah.
George Soros.
Which, we got some news on that front, which we'll get to in a second, but I'm way
I think there's more Rico stuff.
A glitch EV for 5. I can confirm from personal experience the Kirk effect is real. Is one of my friends who's an atheist and started going to church recently. Yeah, I mean, that's church attendance is way up. People are going back to church and stuff. People are motivated to vote, which that's why I'm pissed off with Trump and stuff. Like, this is a golden opportunity to go after these people.
Yeah, we didn't really talk much about the elections on Tuesday, though. Well, because we didn't stream yesterday.
Yeah, we didn't.
We probably should talk about the elections that happened on Tuesday.
Yeah, here's what I'll say. It's freaking low turnout elections on the southern border. Who gives a shit? That's my take.
Yeah, but I think what I will say, though, is that it seems like the Kirk effect isn't really applying to special elections. And I don't think it applied to the one in Minnesota either. That was just low. Well, it could have applied there just because it was the immediate aftermath, but I think a lot of it was also just very low turnout in the Republican areas.
Yeah.
That seems to be where the lowest turnout was, but I think Republicans just showed up. I don't know. It might have been a more high propensity area. Yeah,
in my opinion, the when it comes to Arizona special, again, even with the Minnesota thing, I just looked at it because it's hilarious. The first special election after Kirk got shot, we overperformed by like 10 or whatever. But
yeah, I mean, it's understandable why someone would think that.
Yeah.
So
my take, it's a very Hispanic area. It's very low turnout, and it's like the daughter of this guy that got killed. It's like, what do you think's gonna happen? I'm not looking too much into it.
And I think, we had a special election in Arizona. That was a massive Democrat overperformance, but it's a very Hispanic district because it's in southern Arizona. And I think you also had white liberals in Tucson. By the way, this election, I think she was running on the fact...
Turnout was super low.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's all you guys need to know. Turnout was like...
very low.
It was like below 0.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, what I also will say, though, is I think she was also running on being the 218th vote for the Epstein file signature thing that Massey's doing. So that might have boosted white liberal turnout in Tucson.
Yeah, I think it was a very weird election. It's, I thought there might have been a small overperformance because it is Arizona, and that's with TPUSA.
So yeah, this was basically it. So I guess you could say this was an Epstein files election, at least to white Arizonans.
Probably. I forgot about the Epstein stuff, where it's like, oh yeah, they need one more vote, so... That's probably what happened.
That would have been it.
That's probably what happened a little bit. A better explanation than, the Hispanics have swung 80 points to the left overnight.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, Hispanic turnout was insanely low, but even then, down ballot, especially in Arizona and southern Arizona, like Nogales and whatnot, they're still very Democratic.
Yeah. Just Trump did unusually well in these areas, so...
Yeah, but I think even then, Nogales, at least the county it's in, it's won like 20 points red, but it's still solid Democrat. At least for now, it'll probably get closer in 28, but we'll see.
Okay, K-Cup for 5. So, how about the White House showcase the new presidential pictures, and also the quote tweet of Tylenol, best White House social media? I have an unpopular take on that stuff. I think it's a waste of time. I think it's stupid. That's my take.
One other thing, also the other election that we had Tuesday was the mayor election in Mobile.
Yeah,
Alabama.
Nobody talks about that one. Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, well, I think actually people are, because it's technically it's a Democrat overperformance from the last mayor election,
Oh, who
which
gives a
was
shit?
incumbent Republican. And yeah, so basically with Mobile, I mean, black turnout was like non-existent, and this is a majority black city. It's a Harris plus 18 city. Something to note is that I think in between the last mayor election and this one, Mobile actually annexed Republican territory, like some fairly Republican suburban territory.
Oh, really?
So that actually might have also caused the victory on Tuesday. So Mobile might have actually kind of rigged the election for
I don't
themselves
know.
by annexing territory. That's just more of a fun. It's more of a
Yeah,
joke.
I still think it voted for Harris for like 14 or whatever.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
did with the new territory. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so that the copia for people, it's like, why are they not talking about Mobile, Alabama? I wonder why. But yeah, as for the White House thing, we'll get to that. I have some issues with that. We'll get to that in a little bit. American Nerd for 5. Wow, rap is on time for once. Anyway, what the hell is happening at the DOJ? Also, what's this UN screw-up I've been hearing about? Oh, the UN stuff was stupid. American Nerd for 2.
Oh yeah. In Georgia, we had a special
George,
election there.
yeah, the special elections are just,
Yeah. It was an underperformance there. It was like white suburban Atlanta
Yeah.
in like Cherokee County, I think.
Cherokee and Fulton.
Yeah, which is a left trending area, so that probably does kind of make sense.
American Nerd for 2, 80% is an F according to Asian Dad. Yeah. American Nerd for 2. Is it time to doom out the Trump admin now? Not doom, but be critical. These people on Twitter, like, guys, you can be critical, but not doom. Like, dooming is saying, ooh, we're gonna...
Trump is the slave to what.
Yeah, like, that's absurd.
And Kamala Harris would have somehow handled this better.
Yeah, like that's dooming. Being critical is saying...
And, or just saying, oh yeah, fuck Donald Trump, he's not doing enough. I'm not voting in any more election. I'm voting for Gavin Newsom because inaction or whatever.
I gotta catch up on these super chats quickly. Chance Raising for 5. Don't panic with Trump's new Ukraine policy. We panicked in July, and then he had the meeting with Putin the next month. He's forced him to negotiate. Yeah, Putin's lost his mind. I'm not looking too much into it. Our Dog Show for 5. Just join the stream. Chitterelli's up to 20% on Polymarket, up from 9% on September 10th. Is Vance a favorite of New Jersey if Chitterelli pulls it off? Yes, I think he is.
I want to look at Kalshi because I think Kalshi is probably some new stuff.
Yeah. So, Chitterelli's surging. We got a major scandal that broke a little bit ago. So, one more super chat that we're caught up. American Nerd for 2. Is the new mobile mayor a former judge? I don't know.
Probably county judge or something. I'm not sure.
Christopher Gooden has been a member for 14 months. Thank you so much. Rap, you're literally doing with these 15-minute videos and thumbnails screaming that Trump is done. I never said Trump is done. What are you talking about?
Okay, Kalshi is 80-20 Democrat right now.
Yeah, so it's going down.
On what?
Kalshi.
For what?
But,
for what?
let me look at the past day. Okay, there's like a slight. Okay, there's a decent tick. It was like. Actually, it's probably because of one person that we from one of our chats that gave money. Republican went from 15 to 20.
Yeah. So, okay.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Jeez.
Kalshi, New Jersey.
I don't... Okay.
Yeah, Polymarket, Jack doubled his percentage. He was at 10% consistently, and now he's at 20%. So it's like...
Okay, I don't
gamble, but I will say, like, if you think Jack's going to win... What? Okay, sorry.
Inari for 2. Hopefully Democrats nominate Newscomb. He lose Arizona and Nevada. Oh, he would get crushed. LO has been a member for 20 months. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. I'm trying to address something. Guys, this whole dooming thing, I'm not dooming. How? How am I doing about Trump? Guys, I'm just being a realist.
Power on.
What the hell is that?
I was getting my mic reconnected. Can you guys hear me better?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Clanker. Very cool.
Yeah, but guys, like, just because I'm saying that Trump's doing dumb stuff, that doesn't mean I'm saying he's done. What? I don't get why you have to be, like, 100% on board with Trump. Like, if he's doing dumb shit, I'm gonna say he's doing dumb shit. Whereas admin is.
Yeah.
What? I don't get why you have to be a purist. Why? If guys, we have a literal terrorist cell in America right now, and nobody at the FBI is taking it seriously. Has there been a single announcement on these people yet? A single arrest? Anything?
Well, like I said, we had there hasn't been much, which is the problem.
Yes.
Well, we have had some stuff. We haven't had nothing, but we've had some.
We had like
stuff.
one thing done.
I think House should be more focused on getting this fixed and less focused on trying to do a fucking regime change in Venezuela, because that's what it looks like we're focused on right now. Okay, look, I don't like Maduro. I want him out. But I think we should be focused more on fucking domestic issues than fucking Venezuela. I'm sorry, okay? That's a spicy take. I know we have fucking Rubio as the Secretary of State, who's made like his single issue his entire career getting rid of Maduro. But how about we focus on our own fucking domestic issues? Hey, thank you. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, like, seriously, guys. Like,
oh, yeah. Yeah, we're focused on, like, Charlie Kirk coins.
Yeah, what the hell's that about? And of course, it's Hamide that did that. Of course. Guys, I'm getting so sick of this performative bullshit. If you're not going to do it actually your job, get the hell out of the House and Senate. This is stupid.
Remember, like, early on in the admin, when Congress was when, like, everyone in the Congress was pushing, like, Trump renames of airports and whatnot?
Yeah. This is stupid.
Yeah, we all want to rename airports after Trump, like every single airport in the country.
Guys, meanwhile, we have a literal terrorist cell going around shooting people. Kirk is dead. These immigrants are dead. I mean, yeah, they're illegal immigrants, but they're still people, and they got shot. And they were trying to kill ICE agents, and now you have a bunch of people online saying, like, they want to bomb vigils and stuff. Where's the FBI at? You know what the worst part about this is?
They're fucking preparing for Venezuela, something we don't need to fucking focus on. Look, okay with hitting the boats. Why the fuck do we have to focus on Venezuela right now? Okay, Maduro's been in there 20 fucking years, okay? It's not that pressing of an issue. If he stays in there one more year, it's not gonna fucking matter. Okay, who gives a shit? Okay, yeah. Focus on our fucking people. We gotta care about our fucking people. Not this stupid, I don't give two shits if Venezuelans are living in socialism, okay? They shouldn't have voted for it. It's on them, okay? Whatever the fuck. It's not our fucking business just going to be like, oh, I'm sorry, we have to take care of the Venezuelans. Could have done that. No one made them vote for Hugo Chavez 20 years ago. They fucking brought this on themselves, okay? They read their fucking thing. It's not our fucking problem. Okay, I yield the time.
Well, I mean, like, guys, seriously, like, this is a serious issue. We're not talking about just a small problem. There's a fucking network of these people. And they're going around saying, we have to, like...
Exactly!
They're literally on Reddit right now saying, we have to bomb vigils. That's what they said! That's what they're literally saying they want to do! And we're focused on Venezuela. Like, yes, that's a big issue with the drug stuff. Focus on the domestic terrorists first.
Just bomb the boats and call it a day. Bomb the fucking boats and call it a day. That's what doing. Cool with that, but no! We have to make it fucking invading, bro. It's not gonna change anything. You're like, having a capitalist government isn't gonna stop the drug cartels.
These fucking people.
Mexico's a capitalist country, and they have drug cartels. They're an even bigger problem.
All right, couple super chats to catch up on. Chris, we're good for 2. We need an anti-domestic terrorism force. Yeah, I have an idea. Get Ken Paxton on board. Get freaking, like, what's our attorney general? That's really good. Shit, what's his name? It's Ken Paxton.
I mean, you always talk about Andrew Bailey, even though he's in the admin.
Bailey, get him on board. I have an idea. Rudy Giuliani went after the mafia in New York 20 years ago. Get him on board. What the hell are we doing? You have all these people that dealt with these people before. Get them on board. And we're not? Really? We're focused on some bullshit, and then you got Abe Hamidi saying, well, we're gonna print a Charlie Kirk coin. That's cool and all, but, vote on making these people declare terrorists. What the hell? Like, what are we doing?
You know, I hate to say this, but if, God forbid, they assassinated Trump, would the FBI even go after these people?
No. The FBI. But here's the thing, though.
Right, because I think Vance strikes me as someone who's probably more willing to use power, so yeah. I think he would say that.
You got Vance. Okay. Vance and Miller are the only our last hope of the admin right now. Like that, we're to that point now. I mean, this is ridiculous. What the hell are we doing?
I think Tulsi and RFK.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about like the domestic terror stuff. I think only Vance and Miller are taking this seriously. I don't think anybody else is. I don't think Bonnie's taking it seriously. I mean, seriously, what the hell is she doing?
putting on makeup and probably having an affair with Sean Hannity.
Yeah. American Nerd for 2. What can Trump do exactly? Declare martial law? I don't know. Declare these groups terrorist organizations like you did with Antifa? Tell the FBI to get off their asses and do their damn job. You can arrest these people. Why haven't
the
they
John
been
Brown
arrested?
Club?
Yeah. Why hasn't they been declared yet? What are we doing here?
Like the John Brown Club shot up the Alvarado ICE facility. They're probably tied to the Dallas ICE facility.
And probably tied to Utah.
Okay, just like to say something because there's a lot of this discourse going around. John Brown was a fucking terrorist. He was not a good person. I killed a bunch of innocent people, but I just like to point out, John Brown would fucking kill any of his fans around today, bro. He was like a fucking Christian theocrat who wanted to secede from the U.S. and create a country that was governed by the Bible. Yeah. Okay, he wasn't this like left-wing activist the way that they see it. He hated slavery from like a Christian perspective. He wasn't coming at it from like a socialist, egalitarian point of view. He was just a radical like evangelical, basically. That's basically what he was.
Yeah, I mean,
John Brown would be a Republican. He'd be a Republican today, basically.
He'd be too extreme for the Republicans.
Yeah, I mean, like, guys, he's anti-slavery, like Luke says. He literally wanted to start a theocratic state.
By the way, I think one of the guys his people killed was like a recently freed black man in West Virginia.
That's what you know about
Our time was Virginia, but you know.
Actually, watch Moinzer Z. Yeah, he made a good video about like how John Brown was a terrorist. Because here's the problem: when you look at most videos of criticizing John Brown, they come from neo-Confederates who then act like, "Oh, the Union did this exact same thing." But it's like, no. Moinzer Z comes at it from a Union perspective. How like, no, he wasn't even pro-Union. He wanted to secede from America as well.
There's even a reaction video from Vlogging Through History.
Yeah, anybody. Let's see, a couple of super chats. Chance raising for 5. I never said you were doing rap. You're smart and practical with your criticism. Fair most of the time. Dumb people in X are, but X is not reality. True. American Nerd for 2. Maybe Trump should resign so fans can clean house. No, just he's got to get his head out of his ass. He's got to get his head out of his ass. This is getting ridiculous with Pam Bondi. At this point, I'm being serious when I say this. If Trump refuses to fire Pam Bondi for not doing her job, which now results in people dying, by the way. People are getting killed left and right. You're seeing news stations get blown up, shot up. You're seeing schools get shot. If she's not going to do her damn job protecting the American people, you know what we should do?
Yeah. He does need to get fired.
Impeach Pam Bondi. I'm being dead serious. Impeach her.
Yeah. This is what I will tell you about Trump, though. I think the reason you're not seeing him really put a lot of pressure on Bondi right now, it's pretty clear if you're focused on what Trump's doing, he's really focused on foreign policy. Yeah. It's not just Venezuela, it's Europe in general. Apparently they're trying to get Turkey, they're trying to get something done with Turkey. They're trying to get, like, Turkey to join the EU, actually, which, I mean, questionable. I mean, I honestly am okay with that plan because if Turkey joins the EU, that just delegitimizes the EU. So like Trump's focused on a lot of stuff right now. So, he's not really, and I get that. I wish he would.
Are they trying to like indict the escalator guy too?
When you're the president of the largest country in the world, you kind of do have to put foreign policy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that's the reason he should have someone as AG who's an actual good, who actually knows what they're doing and is actually doing a good job. But we don't, and that's the problem.
Yeah,
Isn't he also trying to do something about like the escalator at the UN?
Okay, let's talk about that real quick. That is a serious threat where it's like I'm not saying what happened, but like somebody could just easily went up and shot Trump in that situation. That's why it's like a big deal. But really, you're gonna focus more on that than fucking Kirk getting shot. Really, the escalator breaking down. Really, it's stupid. It's all.
I mean, I'm pretty sure someone probably hijacked the escalator.
Oh, they did, and that's why it's a big issue.
Yeah.
So.
And the teleprompter and that sort of stuff. Because I mean, the UN hates Trump.
Oh my, yeah, they
hate.
They probably want him dead. They're probably mad that they didn't kill him. So.
Yeah.
The UN, a lot of like mega boomers think it's this like evil entity that's controlling the world. It's not. It's fucking stupid. But like, no, dude, the UN doesn't do jack shit. Okay, the only thing they do, like the peacekeepers, for example, the only thing the peacekeepers do is like go to African countries and watch genocides happen, and they just like take notes.
Yeah,
That's
take
all they
notes.
want. Like that's literally what the UN does. The UN is not a serious organization. It's like the World Economic Forum. All these boomers act like this thing. It's this super secret club. You're not invited. And then it's like it's just nothing.
And it's broadcast the
It's
entire world.
like Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. But like, no, seriously, it's one of those things with the UN. It's like they don't do shit. It's like somebody brought this up. It's like half the UN are not serious.
And that's kind of their problem. Like, here's the thing: if they actually did something, that'd be one thing. Like that. The only thing I know they actually do is they appoint the leader of Bosnia and Herzegovina because the country is like a literal like fucking dumpster fire. So like that's the only thing it's the only country they even have any oversight over, and it's a fucking dump.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, it's about to, the country's about to fall apart. By the way, the Serbian areas are about to
great.
like secede. So that's going to be fun. Stay tuned for 2026. It's going to be a very interesting year.
American Nerd for 5. I know this sounded like a panic, and I just don't get what the hell they're doing, especially after what happened to Kirk. Maybe Vance would be better. I understand that, but we still gotta keep Trump in there. It's just, he's gotta wake up. Dude, get rid of Bondi. Enough is enough. She is focused on hate speech.
He fired a warning shot the other.
She did, yeah.
Because people were saying, oh, he deleted it. That's why he sent that out. He sent that warning shot. He said, Bondi, you gotta do that. And then she deleted it and was like, Bondi's great. She's amazing. But that was a warning shot.
It was a final straw. And again, like what really started was that attorney in the Eastern District of Virginia, because that's the one they're trying to indict Comey, and apparently they're playing games now. They might be moving venues. It's a shit show there. We'll get to that in a little bit, by the way. But yeah, that's where it started. And then Pam Bondi was defending him. It's like, fuck you. Trump fired her or him. So.
Oh, Gene debacle. Trump doesn't like this shit either.
Yeah.
Because like this is what he did. He said we'll unseal the files. He literally said a couple months ago he approved all of them to be unsealed, but Pam Bondi is like afraid to release anything.
You know why?
So that's why we're in the situation we're in.
You know, I know the whole story of the Epstein stuff mostly. So, like you said, Trump publicly said, release everything. Release all the documents. He said like 20 times. He said he doesn't care, just release it. But here's the thing. Pam Bondi, she has some deep ties with some people. My theory is she knows some people she works for or worked with, they're in the files. That's why I think she's not releasing it. That's why you gotta get rid of her. If she's so worried about her corporate interests or whatever, get rid of her. This is stupid.
Yeah.
One more super chat. Jacob Martin for 5. Make Matt Gaetz special counsel or fire Bondi and make him attorney general. Yeah, this is what you should do. Set up a bullshit committee, or not committee, a bullshit task force, like a task force of, somebody think of a name for domestic terrorism.
Public safety.
Yeah.
Or public security. Security.
Task force of public security. And put Matt Gaetz, Ken Paxton, Andrew Bailey, even Rudy Giuliani, put them all on that commission or whatever, and give, like Ed Martin, give them
honestly, maybe even people like, Andy No or Data Republican could be in there.
Yeah, Data Republican would be great, I think, for that. Because she was finding these NGOs like, how the hell do you find this Cuban?
Although unless she probably wants to remain anonymous, which
everybody knows, yeah. But it's like she's the one that exposed the USAID stuff. She's the one that exposed, hey, why is there a Cuban NGO that's working directly with the Cuban government, getting funds by George Soros, Bill Gates? Why are they supporting like the John Brown Gun Club? Why? Why is that legal? All right, K-Cup for 2, Hannity's on them, that's why protected TV deal, oh gosh. American Nerd for 2, don't forget about Jason Myers, well, he's gonna possibly win, so, yay. People are saying look at Kelvin Coolidge Project, let's see. What?
Christian Hahn, the quote is back.
Yeah, I'll pull that up. Okay.
Virginia got...
Everybody? We got breaking news.
Oh, George Soros.
Yep, I just saw it. Breaking. A senior Justice Department official has instructed more than a half dozen U.S. attorney offices to draft plans to investigate George Soros and his foundation. The charges could include racketeering, arson, wire fraud, and material support for terrorism. My question is, why was this done day one? I mean, it's good, but why did they wait all this time to do this?
Again,
we've known about
Ukraine,
this
Turkey, all that shit. Look, like, and again, I'm very critical of Trump. I think he's got to do a lot of things differently. But the way I look at it, he's been fucking busy as shit.
Yeah.
A couple weeks with this current stuff. So that's my guess, is that he finally put his foot down on Bondi. Because that's the thing. You need an attorney general. Because as president, your job is going to be mostly foreign policy. That's just a fact when you're the president. So that's why you need to have a good domestic team. And he miscalculated big time with Bondi.
Yeah, it was a stupid mistake. You should have ran.
You know what he should have done? You want to know what he should have done? Ken Paxton.
Yeah.
And then Wesley Hunt could be the guy for Senate. That's a compromise. That should have been what we should have done, you know? I would be okay with that. Because, like, his sex scandal, it's not really going to be an issue with the fucking EG or whatever. Like, he had an affair, so, like, no one's going to give a shit when he's EG. But if he's running for office,
yeah, that's a different story when he's running for office, but...
Speaking of that, though, we did get a poll. We did get a poll yesterday, and it's not great.
Yeah, Paxton's done.
For him.
It's a sad day.
I told you, it's time for him to just get behind Wesley Hunt. If the runoff is between Cornyn and Paxton, then Cornyn's gonna win. So if it's between Cornyn and Hunt, though, Hunt will. So just go with Hunt. He'll probably jump in soon anyway.
Yeah,
hopefully he does.
American Nerd for 3. It's ain't gonna go anywhere. Bondi's useless. No, I think Trump's forcing her to do something now. I think he's.
Well, what's not gonna go anywhere is the Comey indictment.
Yeah, let's talk about what the hell. So
they're they're using a DC grand jury, from what I've heard.
Now we gotta be clear about this. We this is speculation. We don't know because they just said the Eastern District of Virginia. Some people are saying it's DC. And if it's DC, fire Pam Bondi. That's horse shit. Because with grand juries, you know, you have the district courts and stuff. If you really went with DC as your grand jury to indict James Comey, you should be fired immediately.
Eastern District of Virginia. Oh fuck.
I don't.
It includes.
She doesn't want Comey to face anything.
Yeah.
She just wants to say she brought him to trial. So she's going to make it in the most blue area possible. So he gets off.
Yeah, and this is the thing that pisses me off.
Yeah, so Eastern District of Virginia, the jurisdiction includes Richmond, Hampton Roads, and Northern Virginia.
Great!
You know what I would fucking do? I would take it to fucking West Virginia, not the fucking Eastern District of Virginia.
You know how to get around this?
Even the Western District of Virginia, like the only Democrat stronghold there is Charlottesville, and that's still not a very still like not that populated. You still have Roanoke and Lynchburg and the Shenandoah Valley, which are very Republican areas. Except, I mean, Roanoke's not that Republican, but you get the idea.
That's Washington, but you don't know if it's true. No, I'm just saying, like, if it's true, fire somebody. Because if you have it in the DC freaking jury, you're not getting him indicted. I'm sorry. So if I'm being critical of Trump for, not Trump, but Bondi, if they really did this in the Eastern District and then put him in DC like that, that's a dumbass move. You know what you should have done?
Yeah. The Eastern District of Virginia doesn't actually include Washington, D.C., but it includes Northern Virginia, which is close enough.
That's probably what they mean. I don't know. We'll see. Again, we'll see. But you know what they should have done? Because you have a conspiracy charge against Comey for what happened to Mar-a-Lago. It's all interconnected.
Yeah, could have been Miami.
Could have been Miami.
Now, I'm pretty sure. I mean, does Comey lives in Washington? I'm assuming.
It doesn't matter if a crime is committed in Miami. Just do it there. Fuck it. What are they gonna do about it? Because the Mar-a-Lago raid was a conspiracy. That continued the conspiracy that started in Trump's first term to like blame him on Russia and stuff. It's the same thing. It's a continued conspiracy, and they just bring that up. What the hell? I'm hoping that's what I hope it's a separate grand jury. We'll see, but anyways, Jacob Martin for 5. I think the real reason Trump has kept Bondi around is all the DOJ victories at the appellate/SCOTUS level and his policies being blocked by judges. That's one thing she gets credit for. She has won a lot of court cases. But that doesn't mean she should be the attorney general. Make her like the deputy attorney general or some shit. I don't know.
She only does shit when it threats the administration. That's it. Not when it threats anyone else.
Yeah.
That's the issue. You have to do it when it threatens our side, okay? You can't just be loyal to just solely Trump. You have to be loyal to the cause, to the movement. That's her
To the
problem.
American people! This is freaking stupid.
You gotta care about our people. Fucking do. She doesn't.
Yeah.
She's woke. She went broke because she went woke. There we go.
Saul Goodman for 2. Matt Gaetz for Reese's appointment. They're not getting a Reese's appointment through, but yeah, just make a bullshit leader of task force. That's how you deal with that. Make it a bullshit task force and call it a day.
Those popping poster tubs.
What's up, Patriots? Yeah, I was listening. I couldn't exactly join for various reasons, so I was just listening. But I've been listening to what you guys have been saying. I agree with pretty much 95%.
Get rid of Bondi.
So far. Yeah, Bondi is completely.
What's the 5%? What's the 5% you disagree?
I don't know. I mean, I actually agree with you guys on. I agree with you on Venezuela. I mean, yeah, Maduro should go, but it shouldn't be a priority. But at the same time, I'm not sure how to feel
Do
about
it
Venezuela.
next year, bro. Do it next year. That'll give us an
Yeah,
October
I agree.
surprise.
I agree.
That'll help
It's
us
too
with the
early now.
Mexicans.
Or do it after the midterms.
Well, it's not gonna really. Yeah, do it then. Yeah.
Do it in like early 2027, and then just briefly get rid of Maduro, and then just like.
Oh, here's the fucking problem. I want to see intelligence that goes to show that this won't be a fucking forever. Okay, I want this to be we're in. You get them out, and we're out. I don't.
Yeah, it's like a 1991 Gulf War, not a 2003 Iraq War. You know, there's a difference.
Yeah, so
I don't really think I agree with sending U.S. troops necessarily. Now, if we wanted to aid, like do some of the shit we used to do, just like pay off the military or something to do it. I'll tell you this. Maduro is not popular in that country at all. 70% of people voted against him in the initial round. But I don't want you, so just let the people overthrow him. Give the people the means, fund groups. That's what we should be doing. The Kissinger strategy. Kissinger
Yeah, I was
didn't
about to
really
bring
get
that up.
Nixon. They didn't really get us. They didn't send troops in to get rid of Allende. They didn't do that shit. They just fucking funded the military and funded civilians to overthrow Allende. That's what we should do. We should be sending American boots on the ground to fucking Venezuela. That's fucking retarded, okay? I get most of the country would side with us, but guess what? 30% of the country is still loyal to Maduro. You know what you get in that case? Civil war. And you want America to be involved in a civil war directly on our doorstep? No, it's retarded, okay?
Okay,
and I don't like Maduro. I'm not defending him. That's just what happens.
Eli for 27. Good lord. Eli for 27. Bruh, send Comey to Wyoming. DC's 97% Democrat. Yeah, or make it Miami or something. K-Cup for 5. Wise men once said a broken clock is right twice a day, and a blind squirrel could find a nut. Pam Body's really testing those theories right now. That's true. American Nerd for 5. Why did Trump appoint Matt Gaetz as White House counsel? That's why you don't have to worry about a Senate confirmation. Yeah, just make it a bullshit position. He gets unlimited power like Ed Martin. I don't get why he can't just do that. That's
Trump also said Obama's going to be charged with treason. I don't know if we.
If that happens, I'm gonna laugh. But
Thanks.
I want to see it again. I'm not gonna report on it until they actually do it because I got burned before.
I don't want Bondi focusing on Obama either.
Yeah, focus on Comey, Clapper, but also focus on George Soros. Focus on these funders. Then we'll be talking about.
Focus on, the Sandy Hook promise. I'm tired of seeing their fucking ads.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here.
Anyways, we need to talk about the New Jersey poll too. That was a big news.
New Jersey as a whole. So there was a poll that came out yesterday or today from Emerson, right?
Yes, tied.
Where's the poll at? I thought we had it saved somewhere.
I don't know, but it's tied.
Oh, there it is.
Tied.
So yeah, Emerson College, they found that Jack Ciattarelli is surging. He's tied with Mikey Sherrill, which that alone is a pretty big deal. Like, oh, he's actually tied. That's another poll that has a race within a margin of error. So right now it's 43% Mikey Sherrill, 43% Jack Ciattarelli, and unsure is 11%. But there was a bombshell report that dropped right before the stream. And listen, I don't want to get too confident, but I think Jack Chiarelli's gonna be the next governor of New Jersey.
I
Yeah, so
agree.
basically, stolen valor probably. No, there was a scandal with like Cheryl at the Navy
right
Academy,
here.
I believe.
It said, Mikey Sherrill was prohibited from walking with her class at the U.S. Naval Academy commencement ceremony in 1994 as a punishment connected to a cheating scandal that implicated about 130 midshipmen in her class. Holy shit!
By the way, let me also point something out. So, mid-October of 2021, there was an Emerson poll. This was the last Emerson poll. I think the only one I can really see from Emerson on the general election in New Jersey in 2021. Their poll had Murphy up by 6.
Yeah.
And he won by 3. So, if you apply that poll to now, even though this poll is earlier in this cycle than the one from 2021, it would basically be like Chiarelli plus 3.
Yeah. So it looks like Mikey Sherrill's going down the toilet. Her odds are. So
So yeah, I think I'm flat out saying that I think Chiarelli's gonna win.
I think he's a slight favorite right now. A lot can happen, but early voting's maintaining like a 10 points improvement from last year.
Not to brag, but I've been calling this cycle since the beginning. I've always said from the beginning.
Yeah.
What, Luke? What?
Yeah, Rap, in general, I want you to pull up what I just sent to Jen.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's real. Democrats early 2025. We just won Wisconsin by 10 and overperformed in Florida. Dems late 2025. Guys, we may still have a chance at winning New Jersey.
Not to brag, but I call this like all the way back in like April and May. I said that Cheryl is going to lose because she's running a McCall-style campaign. I've always thought that Sears is going to lose by more than 5 to 6 points.
Yeah, they'll be New Jersey.
That's probably what he's going to lose by in the end. But...
Luke, you got something
early vote in Virginia. That race could be closer than anticipated.
Luke, you got to stop interrupting people.
Okay, I'll stop.
Okay.
Apologies.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just yeah.
Yeah, 5 to 6 is probably about where I have it. It could be a little closer than that. Like I could see a 3 to 4 point win for Spanberger, albeit that might be. If it's something like that, it's probably going to be at like 3 or so points for Chitterelli, like 2 to 3. Something
American Nerd for 5. If we have to get involved in Latin America country, then it should be Cuba. Is that a Republican? Rapid point out the fun of these groups. Yeah. K-Cup for 2. Can we declare Tom Tiffany Wisconsin GOP governor? Yes. He's going to be the nominee. American Nerd for 2. Yeah. What did Cheryl do at the Naval Academy? Oh, like I said, cheated with...
She didn't graduate. She couldn't walk the stage.
Yeah.
Because I think it was something like she didn't turn in her classmates because I think they did something bad and
it said as a punishment to a cheating scandal that implicated 130 shipmen in her class. Some kind of cheating scandal, which I don't want to know.
Go
I'll
ahead.
tell you too, Matt. Yeah. When it comes to Tom Tiffany, I am going to put out 2 pieces of lettuce. We're going to see if they outlast Varian and Showman before they drop out of the race. Okay. We're going to start that live stream probably tomorrow. So stay tuned, guys.
All right.
So I have a certain. Go ahead.
Civil Logic for 5. Forever Wars are Trump style and will most likely be a special ops in and out move. Literally the rightful winner of the special election in Spain, I guess. But yeah, we'll see. I just want another war in Venezuela. That's my opinion.
So I have a certain friend of mine. I'm not going to name this friend of mine, but you know exactly who I'm talking about. And this friend of mine is like a massive doomer Republican who always thinks that Democrats are going to win. I'm not gonna narrow it down.
I think I know who you're talking about.
And so I've been trying to tell him the whole time that Chitterelli is at the very least in a toss-up race and is likely favored. And I'm sending him all the polling data and everything from the Emerson polls, and all he does is he just like spams like laugh. He's just like laughing at me, and he's like, he's not even considering it. Like he's like super stubborn about this. Oh my god!
Is this a certain Sponge guy?
It is not. He's not from Wisconsin. I'm not going to say who it is. I'm not going to say who it is, but you guys probably know who I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about.
No.
I know you're talking about.
I know for a fact.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways,
Everyone watching the stream knows who he is. That's what.
possibly.
I actually don't.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so enough of that. So the Mike Sherrill scandal. That now I don't think she was involved in the actual cheating stuff, but she didn't report it, even though she knew about it. So, still not
Some
good.
other news. We also got some news from Texas. Very minor news, but Oh, I see. Okay. Anyways, the news from Texas. By the way, to go with Rufus.
What?
Um,
Huh? What? What's going on?
News out of Texas. Sid Miller fell for some AI slop on Facebook.
Oh. Saul Goodman for 2. A certain
No.
doomer. Oh gosh, Saul Goodman for 2. A
Wow.
certain doomer from L.A., California.
Yeah,
probably.
it was Rufus. It's Rufus. I'm just gonna pull it out there. It's Rufus. I don't think he even watches our streams anyways, because
yeah, he definitely doesn't.
we're all a bunch of MAGA Republicans. He doesn't like the MAGA Republicans.
Yeah, for those
He
who don't know,
wears the MAGA hat though, which is funny.
Yeah, he again. This is the guy that voted for Trump but rooted for Harris.
Yeah, that's who we're dealing with. Did he actually vote for Harris?
No, he rooted for Harris but voted for Trump.
Oh, that's
Dude,
right.
he wore his MAGA hat to the polls to vote for Trump, dude. He just
Yeah.
No, he wanted Harris to win so his prediction would be accurate. But he's still a Republican. He's still a Trump guy. He was a heavy DeSantis guy.
Yeah.
He also wore his MAGA hat after his assassination.
All right.
Okay, well.
Rufus the Doofus. Yeah, Professor Rufus. Everybody. Trump said a major announcement today. Well, we don't know. I wonder what the announcement is.
I wonder what Rufus's prediction on New Jersey is. Is it probably like Cheryl plus 10 or something?
Cheryl plus 26.
Yeah, he had. When I talked to him yesterday, he had Cheryl winning by like 5 to 6 points.
Oh my gosh.
That's honestly better than I expected. His Virginia prediction is probably like 10, 20, something.
Oh, he has like Spanberger winning by double digits. Which
Yeah,
I don't think she's gonna win by that much, but if Spanberger won by
even worse than Trump 2020.
Yeah, I haven't asked him specifically, but that's pretty
It's
much
probably like 15 to 20.
No, I don't think that much. No.
And I wouldn't just be surprised if it is.
I could see Spanberger winning by 7 though, and like Chitterelli winning by like 1. That's very reasonable.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Anyways,
Let's see here. Chant Raising for 5. Vivek endorsed Nate Morris for Senate yesterday. W for Vivek. I think Nate's going to get the Trump endorsement, especially since Kirk supported him. I think he's going to win it. Yeah, I think he's going to win. I think he's going to get the endorsement. So, yeah, we'll see. In other news, everybody, this is a good tweet from Christian Hines. Well, there's another one. We'll get to the Virginia stuff in a second. That's actually a video, but yeah. So, this was what we were talking about earlier. For those that don't know, you had some dumbasses in the Republican Party that are making a big deal about putting Kirk on a coin. And Christian Hines put it well, okay? The left's assassination...
Virginia's getting better.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. The left's assassination machine is publicly recruiting new members to kill more conservatives and Republicans in Congress. And Republicans in Congress want to put Charlie Kirk's face on a commemorative coin. Has there ever been a political leadership more tone deaf to understand what time it is? And he's right.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is like, these are the people that want to put Trump on Mount Rushmore, name every airport in the country after him,
This
instead
is
of
performative bullshit. That's what this is. Like
they want stuff that'll get clicks and get the boomers and to get the boomer reactions.
Yeah, they want the excitement from boomers. Oh yeah, we got a coin of Charlie Kirk, everybody. We did it. We saved democracy. It's like, okay, yeah, you honored Kirk enough. You know how you honor Kirk's legacy? You wanna know how? Go after these lunatics. Why is it so complicated? And like Jim Jordan's acting like a dumbass and saying, "Oh, YouTube is promoting free speech again," and they banned Alex Jones in 5 minutes. So there's that. Yeah,
they changed their rules at the last second. So like, yeah, if you were previously banned for conspiracy theories or whatever, you can't actually make an account.
Yeah.
So they didn't even mean like the big ones like Alex Jones, Nick Nuentes, Milo, whatever. I don't even think I can say Milo's name, but whatever. Okay, well,
yeah,
Milo.
let me pull this up. Hold on, let me pull this up because Jim Jordan, he was like, and listen, I'm getting sick of Jim Jordan. If I'm being honest, I'm getting really sick of this crap.
Standing Jim Jordan, as one of my friends from back in the day like to call him, very accurate nickname.
Yeah, look up the scandal of his with the gym. Yeah,
Let's definitely not. Let's not. I mean, like, Jim Jordan put up this pathetic, this very pathetic thing where it's like, ooh. He said this. Due to our oversight efforts, Google commits to offer all creators previously kicked off of YouTube due to political speech violations return on the platform. And they're making a big deal about, the Biden admin, they pressured YouTube to censor stuff, which that's what happened.
True. It's true.
But why aren't people in jail yet for this? Why?
Because we like our clicks.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is my issue, guys. It's all performative bullshit. It's like they don't want to actually do anything. Okay, they admit to it, then arrest the people that force YouTube to do it. Why are they not in jail yet?
I think we're still, like, focused on Jimmy Kimmel as well.
Yeah. Well, what the hell are we doing here? I mean, I like Jim Jordan, but dude, this is a successful day. No, it's not. Congratulations, you got to blame the Biden admin. Okay, go after them then. You're the head of the oversight committee or judiciary committee. Do your damn job. You know why Jim Jordan is not doing much about Google and stuff? You know why?
Because he's paid off by them.
Yeah, he is. I mean, how much money did he get from Google again? Was it like $5 million or something?
You got a ton from Google.
Also, we talk about Google being like a woke lib corporation. Most of the congressmen they own are Republicans. That's funny. That's the funny thing. They buy out more Republican congressmen than Democrat congressmen. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And we think of them as like a liberal corporation, which they are. Yeah, it tells you.
The thing with Google, Google is like a massive company, and it is kind of stagnating. I mean, they haven't really innovated in 10 to 15 years.
And there's not really much they can do. They already have a monopoly on like search engines.
Yeah, to be fair, that's Peter Thiel talks about this 0 to 1, and then 0 to 100, and then 100 to infinity. So it's not entirely there, or even like their CEO's fault. I don't blame them. But you are right. It is hilarious how like people like Jim Jordan would especially back in like 2021, 2022, they would grandstand about big tech all the freaking time, and then it turns out they're basically owned by big tech. It does feel like a kind of a reality TV show when they do this.
It's like they don't want to do actual work. Like, you're in the Judiciary Committee. Go after these people. Go after them.
Guys, but like, Congress is objectively a reality TV show. I believe CNN is classified as entertainment. I believe it is. I could be wrong on that. But like, it's pretty much a fucking reality TV show. You know why? It's like a rubber stamp, okay? Really, the reality is most of the governance is done by the executive. Congress does like jack shit. Occasionally they can do something, but even then the president can just veto anything Congress does.
It's like post office renames.
Yeah.
What?
It's post
office. It's like post office renames, and then random speeches, and then random speeches about like Garfield or whatever.
Yeah. That's the House in a nutshell. So,
like, y'all remember when Mike Pence was in Congress? He gave a whole speech about Garfield.
Yeah. This is a good point by Aaron. How does this explain Google's censorship before the Biden admin? Yeah, how does that? Hey, how does that make sense? Why are you censoring people beforehand? Yeah, it got worse under Biden.
Yeah, last I checked, Alex Jones was banned back in like 2018. The Rick guy was banned in like 2017. So last I checked, these people have been banned long before Biden took office.
Yeah,
I think they should be allowed back on. I mean, like, look, I'm not really what you would call a fan of Alex Jones and a certain other person. His name starts with Nicholas. I don't know if I'm allowed.
Yeah, let them all back on.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, dude, they're all over the internet. I don't even go out of my way to interact with their content, but I cannot go on IG Reels or TikToks without seeing a clip of Nicholas, as we'll call him, if I'm allowed to say his name.
Nicola, you could call him Saint Nick.
Oh gosh.
And Candace Owens, Candace Owens probably should be banned at this point for
Well,
that
I mean,
one
she's
creepy,
losing her fucking mind.
like for that one,
Candace
like
Owens is completely insane. Like no, she makes Nicholas look like a sensible, reasonable,
Okay.
Wait,
centrist
who
figure.
are you talking about?
Candace Owens.
She's utterly
God,
insane.
yeah.
Have y'all seen the new creepy clip of her?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say too
Dude,
much
the
about that.
Tylenol kicked in for her. That's what happened.
Yeah, I
Said
think
she was skipping Memorial to go hang out with Ye.
Yeah, that's not our Ye, the actual Ye.
yeah,
So,
Kanye.
yeah, American Nerd for 2. Didn't Andy Biggs also get that Kirk endorsement? Yes. American Nerd for 2. Wouldn't you want to be as awful if you won the speakership? I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Oh yes, I actually said this in a conversation with a Boston nationalist last night. But candidates like Nate Morris and Andy Biggs, they'd be very smart to start touting the Charlie Kirk endorsement.
Yeah, I think they're going to. Chance
Yeah, I
Rising-
know, but Trump dual endorsed Biggs and Rhodes. So for the record, I support Biggs now. Earlier this year, I disagreed with Rapp a little bit, but now I think we're just going to win that governorship like we never once. Just a red enough state.
Okay,
Hobbs isn't popular. Yeah, go on.
Chance Rising for 5. This would be a hot take, but Alex Jones is a kook and props up liars. Don't care if he stays off of YouTube or not. He's not an
Yes,
unserious
yes.
person.
Oh
he
yeah,
says
he's
some
crazy.
stuff.
I mean, he's
No,
crazy.
here's the problem with them. Yeah, look, because here's the thing. People say, but his predictions come true. Look, when you throw so much fucking shit at the wall, eventually some of it's gonna stick, So, like, this dude rants into a fucking live stream for like 6 hours a day. Done that for like 20 years. So,
No,
yeah,
for
he's gonna
30
end
years.
up
He
being right
started in
about
the
a couple-
mid-90s. So for 30
Yeah,
years.
For like 30 years. So, yeah, he's gonna be right about a couple things, Like, it's like... It happens.
Well, let's be fair. He does get a lot right, but it's like, yeah, he says a lot of weird shit too.
Dude, he said like 50. I think there was some. He said like 70 times during the Obama administration he was going to declare martial law and like start a socialist like dictatorship, and it just never happened.
He was ahead
What do
of
you
the
mean?
curve.
I mean, it just we just didn't know about it.
Yeah, it was
today.
ahead of the
We didn't
curve.
know.
It did occur, but he wasn't explicit about it. He just
It occurred in an alternate timeline. Okay?
Yeah, he manifested the alternate one. Yeah, so I think.
By the way, why is this Herb Jones guy in Virginia voting for like
I saw
Winston
that.
Sears and John
Guys-
Reed, but Jay Jones and Jessica Anderson?
That guy's a resist lib, so we now know one resist lib has voted for Sears.
Yay.
So.
American Nerd for 2. Alex Jones is crazy, but he's funny to watch. Yes, 100%. But the thing with Alex Jones is like he should be allowed on these platforms, and it's like, but yeah. Anyways, but speaking of
Great
crazy
news:
people,
Bass Pro Shops is now moving jobs from Mexico to Missouri. They had jobs in Mexico.
really?
Bass Pro had jobs in
That
Mexico.
sounds like hell on earth. A Bass Pro Shop in Mexico.
Like it makes sense they're moving to Missouri because that's where they started. They started in Springfield, but
Yeah.
it's in Mexico and not even Mexico, Missouri.
But you guys that got Bucky's ripoff in Mexico, right? Have you guys seen that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
K-Cub for 5. His predictions come true. That means in 30 years, the lizard people are coming for my social security, so I should sleep with a pillow under my gun. Well, I mean, like, speaking of crazy, I mean, Candace Owens has lost her fucking mind. That whole crowd has. I mean, that whole crowd, the Charlie Kirk stuff, you hear what they're saying now? You hear the new conspiracy? Like, how Kirk got shot?
What is it? Some tunnel or something?
There's one of 3. Yes, there's a tunnel. There's a secret underground ravine where they shot.
Secret.
But the second theory that's gained a lot of traction is they're saying Kirk isn't actually dead, and that's a hologram.
What the?
That's a real thing.
Is that what Candace Owens is saying?
No, but she said the whole crowd is like saying something about bees and stuff, and like the fucking like the lavender mic that he was wearing or whatever it's called. That was actually a gun or bomb.
Bees? It's fucking Utah. It's a beehive state.
Yeah. Also,
I can look what she actually said.
This is really disgusting coming from Candace Owens because she was like friends with Charlie Kirk, or at least
yeah, like
Like, this isn't
28
some, like, random guy. This is, like, your friend who was shot and killed.
And you're
And
gonna
now
claim
you're...
that fucking it was the
Yeah,
bees.
like literally 2018, 2019, those two were the faces of Turning Point.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were best friends, and they got along until the end. They never had falling out.
So tired of all these conflicting interests saying that, oh, Kirk was about to change his opinion on X before he died. Like, all this shit. Like, Israel, he was about to become a Catholic. All this shit. Like, no, shut up.
I think Erica Kirk was about to convert to evangelicalism or something. I don't know what
this whole thing.
Yeah, she was raised Catholic and she was converting to evangelical because of Kirk.
So according to Candace Owens, this is a real thing. Okay, this is a real thing that she said. Let's see. She said, I can't play the full video. She basically said there's like a murder beat death cult in Utah, and it's like MK Ultra with Jews, and the Utah flag is somehow involved somehow.
Bro.
All of the 3 Jews in Utah, all 3 of them.
Yeah, like 2 of them. They were involved. She literally said a murder beat death cult is involved. A beat death cult.
We need to add that Alex Jones clip as a soundboard in here.
No, absolutely not.
You know the one.
Yes, I know.
The pew pew pew.
Oh yeah, that's totally what he says. Yeah. American Nerd for 2. Yes, secret tunnel that leads to Bane from Dark Knight Rises. I saw that as a meme. It's like there's a secret tunnel and shit. What?
I said secret tunnel, dude.
Yeah, not the Racine tunnels.
Wait, are they the tunnels from like New York from like January of 2040?
Oh my god!
Like expand? Did they expand those tunnels?
Yeah, that's
Utah,
what they did.
bro?
No, she's talking about like the tunnel from Racine. You know that one I'm talking about, Luke?
Racine tunnel. They're all connected. All the tunnels are connected.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Racine ones, where like they connected to the New York ones, then they teamed up, to get to.
Yeah, guys. For those that don't know in chat, there's an inside joke with the Racine tunnels. Don't look into it. K Cub for 5, or rather, already Chance Racing for 5.
It has to do with 2020 ballots in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That's
Chance Racing for 5.
We can talk about that now.
Yeah, Chance Racing for 5. But yeah, whoever said it was right, Candace Owens has gone far off the rails. That she makes Nick Fuentes look reasonable. I don't like Nick at all. Yeah, I mean, like Nick Fuentes is looking like the smartest person in the room. That's how insane Owen sounds.
Apparently, the Trump admin's gonna be using Grok for government business.
Oh God, American Nerd.
I think we can say it. PBD had him on the other day. So
wait, what? I can't hear what you said.
Yeah, I said PBD had Rick on, so I think we can say his name.
Well, yeah,
now.
it's Fuentes. He was. Yeah. Anyways, American Nerd for 2. Yes, secret tunnel that leads to Bane from Dark Knight Rises. K Cup for 2. Murder Bees. Wasn't that a thing in 2021? I don't know, but yeah, she's talking about
also,
sorry.
I said we need Bane. Trump needs to put in place a Bane-style court system.
I agree. Put Scarecrow in charge.
Yeah.
Also, Erica Kirk's gonna be on the Charlie Kirk show tomorrow.
I'm just watching the Candace Owens of the video in the background. She's fucking
it's
lost.
It's probably eventually going to be rebranded to the Erica Kirk show. It seems like she's taking his mantle, like she's just taking it. So.
Yeah, she's lost it. She's talking about fucking like the bees and shit. There's a death cult of bees.
The bees. The bees.
It's the freaking like the clip of like Nicolas Cage. Like not the bees.
No, not the bees. I saw that movie. It's hilarious. It's actually funny.
Yeah.
The bees. The fucking bees.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like that's what's happening now. They're talking about MK Ultra. It's like what the fuck? Like a death cult with bees in Utah. Like the the Utah flag's a beehive. Quick, it's the bees.
It was just a fucking woke leftist who wanted his transgender boyfriend. Okay, guys, not that hard. Okay, there's not a fucking conspiracy.
Oh no,
that's
do you know?
Conspiracy.
That tiny fucking mic he had on his shirt. You know what I'm talking about? You know what?
Yeah.
They're now saying that was the gun that killed Kirk. That tiny lavender mic was the secret gun that some guy in the crowd shot off with. They stole the mic even though they didn't. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? First of all, how would it even be possible for that to cause enough force to kill somebody? How? And secondly, the angle doesn't make any sense. It's the other side of his body. What? I don't know. This is stupid. Not the bees, yeah. Yeah, be joking. No, they actually believe this shit. They're now saying it was a hologram. It was AI generated as a hologram of Kirk getting shot.
The bees from the tunnel flew up.
Yeah.
Took the form of a gun to shoot Charlie. Because he was about to change his mind about Israel.
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's like, people bring up a good point. It's like, why would they kill the most pro-Israel guy left? I mean, who else is that pro-Israel? Well, Kirk was, he wasn't as pro-Israel as some people say.
Well, I mean, I guess Ben Shapiro.
Outside of Ben Shapiro, who else they got?
Randy Fine.
Yeah, I mean, Randy Fine, he's been amazing outside of Israel, which is hilarious, but it's like, that's it. Those are your 3 big Israel supporters now. In the year 2025 in America, and you kill one of them? Really?
Should we also talk about
I love how Randy finds the first member of the House
to support what? You cut out.
Remigration.
Oh, yeah.
I said, yeah, remigration.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, we gotta remigrate these terrorist cells. These terrorists.
Dude, Randy Fine is like surprisingly he's gone up on my power rankings.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd say that like a few months ago. He's gone up.
Look, if the Gaza conflict wasn't happening, he'd be like the best member of the House.
I mean, he literally is like he is fantastic at immigration, which is hilarious. Now for obvious reasons, but it's like, hey, if you wanted to deport all these people and remigrate them, I'm not against it. So, let's see.
Oh, we have another New Jersey poll.
Ben Shapiro honestly doesn't count because he's Jewish. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm hesitant to say like Shapiro, fine because.
Okay, this might be an internal.
What?
Governor by Education nonprofit.
Oh, that's a Democrat group.
Yes. Also, have y'all seen did y'all see the crosstabs, like the issue for the Emerson poll?
I didn't see that.
Like by issue.
No.
Abortion was Cheryl plus 100.
Probably like 2 people answered that as abortion.
Yeah, I think I saw it with 8, and they all favor Cheryl.
It says Dem internal written all over.
Yeah. When it says education for kids
and
and
it's
shit.
still only D+7. That was like the nonpartisan polls, like
yeah.
a week ago.
K-Cub for 5. Police holds up a bolt-action hunting rifle. We have the weapon used against Kirk. Owens holds up a lav mic. Liar, I have the gun. Well, I mean, that's what they're literally saying. It's like, so you're going to tell me, and you know how insane this sounds? So they not only have the gun, they have his DNA prints on the gun. They have videos of him at the event with something odd he was holding on to, jumping on the roof. We have all those videos, him running down the street, running towards this event, and he has text messages, he's in weird Discord groups. You're going to tell me the FBI, they secretly orchestrated all of that. So, who's the real shooter then? I mean, because they're now saying it was a tiny mic he had that shot him. And like some guy in the crowd clicked a button. And like, you can't even see the guy. What the hell are you talking about? I mean, this is beyond skepticism.
Yeah.
I mean,
other news, we have the Pennsylvania governor primary poll from PPP.
Mastriano better not run, I swear to God. He better stay out of that race, please. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay.
What else is there? I think I forgot something. Something with the Turkish president. I think we already talked about that.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Trump's ambassador to Turkey wants Turkey to join the EU, which again I support that because what it does is it cooks the EU and like destroys the EU's credibility. And honestly, I like NATO, but I hate the EU. That's the way I see it. Because NATO is just an alliance. The EU is some like stupid like hippie. Imagine if all of Europe just united together. No, I support economic unions in Europe. I like Benelux. I like the Visegrad group. I like the Nordic bloc. I like that shit. I don't like this idea though of having this like unified European project. It's just
hold up.
So honestly,
do we have a new scandal in Virginia?
We have a new scandal in Virginia.
From who?
It's in Fairfax County.
Richard Cox, a registered sex offender, was caught MBing in a girl's locker room while a girl and her mom watched him for her.
What the actual fuck?
We win both of these fucking races, dude.
Yeah, let's see.
I
Cox
can't. I'm not
says he's
gonna
a
read this on
woman.
stream, but you could probably read what it says. It's like,
Yeah, Richard Cox says he's a woman and asked the judge to tell the prosecutor to stop misgendering him. The judge said no.
can we just like get a second flood? This is our opposition, everybody. If Winsome Sears wins the governor race in Virginia, I'm gonna laugh hysterically for a month straight. These idiots, they are so insane that they're gonna defend this shit. That sure looks like a woman. Yeah, this guy's a woman, everybody. I mean, I don't think it's enough to change the race that much, but I don't know. Virginia's gone downhill ever since I won. Can you imagine we actually win the governor race in Virginia?
Dude, if that happens, I'm gonna rub it so hard on the face of certain people, but I don't think it will.
I have a certain person to like. I have a certain person to laugh at.
Spam can equivalent of false
If there's some people like, but here's the thing though. If Democrats lose both Virginia and New Jersey, what do you think's gonna happen next year?
They're gonna have to. I actually kind of like if they lose Virginia and New Jersey, they may change and like change their strategy and
I don't
throw
think
things
so.
up.
They didn't learn from last year.
Dude, they're gonna think they weren't left wing enough, like when they lost.
Like
honestly, you're probably right.
They're gonna really think.
Now, if this was the Democratic Party 20 years ago, yeah, they'd probably sit down and be like,
if they still had like,
they'll just be like, Cheryl didn't talk about Palestine. That's why she didn't win. Like,
that's why she lost. It's not the sex scandal against Fairfax County. What's going on in Nova? This happens every year. What the hell's going on here?
I mean that's Boomer Waffen Central.
Yeah,
it's a cursed region. Nova, in the last 10 years has been cursed, which is weird because it just used to be like a DC suburbs.
It used to be one of the nicest parts of the country, and now it turned into this.
Is now Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Sodom and Gomorrah now.
I can definitely see how they would move left if Sears and Chitterelli win, because Mom Donnie might still win in that scenario.
Please, if they also lose in New York, I'm gonna laugh hysterically, but they're probably gonna win there easily. So, but it's like, yeah, this is a good point by Right Guy in the chat. The Democrats literally cannot change their strategy because their voter base. That's a problem. They have stuck with themselves with radicals. It's like the majority of their party supports this shit. Huge majority. That's why they're stuck. I don't know what they can do.
Also, Stanislaus County, California has flipped red in registration.
Yay.
Oh, hell yes. Not surprising at all. So much for the but I thought that some freaking special election in Arizona with like no votes meant that Hispanics were gonna revert to 2016 margins.
It's more Democrat than even 2016. It's to the left of 2008.
Stanislaus is where Modesto is.
Yeah. Nova is a CIA's playground for psyops. Yeah, you're not wrong, but this is insane. Declare public health emergency. Yeah, this is insane. What are we doing here? What the fuck? Like, my question is like, what is Spanberger has to answer for this, right? Surely she's not going to do the same thing McAuliffe did, right? Right?
I don't think she's that stupid, but I wouldn't put it past.
I mean, for those that don't know what Spanberger did, or McAuliffe did, he made the election about education when he couldn't keep his damn mouth shut. Ooh, parents still deserve the right education, and blew up in his face.
I dare Spanberger to call that guy a she.
Do it.
There was also a big Jack ad after the debate that came out where Mikey Sherrill said during an interview a couple weeks ago, and Jack started airing this ad after the debate. I think now there's national attention. The ad basically, like in the ad, Cheryl says, what was she saying? No, she says, I don't think parents should be able to have a say in LGBT education. Said that correctly.
Also, Chitterelli just commented on the Cheryl scandal.
Well, let's see. What do you say?
Yeah, that push poll, like, to me, that's like a fuck, we're down. Put it
Yeah,
out.
they pump out the bullshit. Get it out. Yeah, you could tell, like, they knew the Emerson poll was coming. They're like, quickly, get the poll out quick. And, yeah. So, Shinarelli said, today's admission by Congresswoman Cheryl that she was implicated in and punished for her involvement in the largest cheating and honor scandal in the history of the United States Navy is both stunning and deeply disturbing. For 8 years, Mike Cheryl has built her entire political brand around her time at the Naval Academy and then the Navy, all while concealing her involvement in the scandal and her punishment. The people in New Jersey deserve complete and total transparency. She's in trouble. She's a deep shit.
By
From
the way,
Rufus.
a certain friend of mine is trying to justify his prediction, and I'm just going to read it out loud. Cheryl is the favorite because most of the undecided voters are Dems or Dem leaning. How do you know that? New Jersey is it's not New Jersey of like 2013 or 2012. Once they come home, Cheryl will win by 5 points, a comfortable win. Cheryl does not have a viable path to victory. I mean, I would counter that by saying that Cheryl was, even like 2 weeks ago, pretty comfortably leading in the polls. She was leading by 5 to 6 points in its closure now. This indicates that the undecideds are at least open to looking at Jack Ciattarelli.
You know the easiest argument to this is? This is a Democrat state, and she's not even at 50%.
Yeah, I mean, I know New Jersey moved right, but it's not a swing state. It's still a blue
Democrat
state.
Yeah,
it's still a blue state. It's like, this is like saying Texas is a purple state in 2021. We don't know if it's going to permanently move right or not.
I think it's going
to. The fact
Adam Carlson says that's what Rufus was tweeting. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, Adam Carlson's a hack. Get him out of here.
What was Adam Carlson saying? Go ahead. I can continue on later.
No,
reasons why Cheryl is still favored. 72% of undecided voters are women. 62% of undecideds are Harris voters. 18% of black voters are undecided.
Okay. And those voters may not vote because that's how it usually goes. So, what the hell are they talking about? What's his argument?
Only 62% were voters. 62.
Yeah.
But that's not horrible. It's only 62. It was like 82 and maybe like 62. It's bad.
Yeah. Oh, everybody.
And again, this is assuming that the Jersey polls are like spot on. There's no Democrat bias like there's been the past 10 years in the state.
Yeah. Let's see here. Radello for 5. My only concern with the GOP winning both Virginia and New Jersey is them getting overconfident about 26 to 28. That's a concern, but if they win both of them, though, that's good.
We got the largest for 26 that we didn't have.
Yeah.
That's.
And now the left conspiracy is that Erica Kirk's part of Mossad. Oh my gosh.
Is that a left-wing conspiracy or a right-wing one? Because, yeah.
These freaking people. I just saw it.
I don't think left-wingers really blame Mossad or Israel for that much.
No, they're saying Kirk actually killed her husband. She hired the assassin. That's what they're posting on Reddit now. And has 3,000. These fucking people. That's who we're dealing with, everybody. So you have one side that believes the hologram, the murder death cult worked with Mossad to kill Kirk. Their side thinks Erica Kirk did it. I hate this. I hate this. Yep. So we were gonna reach that point eventually, but that's absurd. All right. Where's the evidence of this? Just go on Twitter. It's people just saying. I'm not even gonna bother showing. All right, everybody. So I think that's it for the stream. Anybody got any more super chats? Any more questions, concerns, whatever? Send them now. Last calls for super chats. Last calls for super chats.
Oh, did y'all see what Alex Jones also did?
I'm not pulling up on video. I'm not gonna.
He actually did that with his mustache. Oh,
what a freaking! That's Alex Jones for you. I shouldn't be that surprised.
No wonder you
I don't even want to know what he did.
He got the mustache from Hitler.
Oh, a mustache of a certain. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, no wonder YouTube banned him again.
Yeah, like within minutes, like screw this guy.
Like literally, if you trim your mustache to a square, you're immediately getting banned from YouTube.
Hold up, what's going on, Tony Blair? Wait, what?
Would he die or something?
Some people are saying that Tony Blair might be running Gaza in the next. What the hell?
What the fuck? Who the fuck is putting that loser in charge? What the fuck? He's gonna that is the worst.
I gotta look
You
this
mean
up.
the guy who helped Bush commit war crimes? What the fuck?
There is
sounds like a very bizarre idea. Tony Blair running Gaza.
According to multiple Israeli reports, the latest U.S. plan for Gaza would have former British Prime Minister Tony Blair oversee.
Why, bro? The last time he got he committed war crimes, bro.
What the?
Tony Blair.
The idea of like a British person like running Gaza is like kind of
Ironic.
19th
No,
century.
it's not having a British person. It's having Tony fucking Blair. That's like the worst fucking person.
Tony
It is
Blair
kind
is
of
what happened.
No, if you think about it, but then you actually look at the plan, it's like I don't know if this is like
Yeah,
the best
so the
idea
whole
in the
thing
world.
Tony Blair is what you get when George W. Bush and Bill Clinton have a baby.
Yeah, and it's like
yeah, very much so.
It says right here, initially without Palestinian authority, an international authority would manage reconstruction and governance, supported by a multinational force, secure borders, prevent Hamas from regaining control. This is sounding like they actually might go for Palestinian statehood.
Yeah, maybe.
I
Also,
mean,
do you see what?
we'll
Also,
see.
the UK is digital ID now, and they
Yeah.
advertise it with an African.
I saw that. He gets a so freaking Tony Blair, like of all people, like seriously, Tony Blair.
Tony Blair.
They should get Boris Johnson next. That would be
hell.
hilarious.
You know, at first I saw chat saying that. I thought they were joking. It's serious.
No,
proposal.
that would be like hiring. That would be like hiring Boris Johnson to like secure the southern border.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would just allow everyone in, but legally.
Yeah, legally. You legally enter the southern border. Eric for 5. If Democrats lose New Jersey and Virginia and Mamdani wins, they'll say they need to go further left. I actually agree with that assessment. That's actually a good point. If Mamdani wins, be like, ooh, we gotta go to the left even further. We gotta go full-blown Marxist.
Wait, hold on a second. What the fuck?
What? What happened? What?
Breaking news. I don't know if this is actually legit. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov claims NATO has declared war against Russia.
What? Huh? What? Say that again?
The Russians fucking do something.
They said Russian oh my gosh, it's being reported by oh gosh.
There was another tweet I saw yesterday. I tweeted about it and then deleted it because I don't know if it was real, but something about a RICO charge against the Kardashians.
If that's real and that's what they're focused on, I'm done. Time to jump ship at that point, but we'll see.
Why are they focused on a RICO charge against the Kardashians? Like, who cares? I mean, they've
because
done
that's Pam Bondi for you. Because she probably didn't like her music or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Something about the Diddy or whatever. I don't know.
I don't know. Who gives a shit? K-Cup for 2. Imagine Democrats losing New Jersey, Virginia, Michigan, and Wisconsin in 2 cycles. Yeah, it could get that bad. So, yeah, if they we'll see what happens with Russia. They're on something right now. So, all right, I think that's it for the stream, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's stream, smash the like button down below. I can't go with the Tony
You're ready
Blair
for
thing.
Governor Tony Blair.
Tony Blair's in charge of Gaza. Why the hell are they picking Tony Blair?
By the way, is this DJ Daniel Twitter account actually him, or is it
It's
like some Indian
bullshit.
pretending to be him?
It's bullshit. Okay, everybody. We'll see you guys in the next stream, video, or wherever you see us at. Any last thoughts, anybody?
I don't know if you were saying like the DJ Daniel account is bullshit because I don't want to be mean to that kid, but you know.
I don't think it's him. We'll see. Okay. We'll see you guys next stream, video, wherever you see us at. Godspeed to all of you. Actually, quick super chat. American Nerd for 2. Are we at war with Russia? I don't think so, but we'll see. They say shit like this all the time, so. Okay. All right. We'll see you guys next time. Godspeed to all of you.